Hi and welcome to this week's Cleaning Coach vlog. Today we'll be discussing bidding domestic cleaning jobs, secrets and tips. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ilse Whiteman, the Cleaning Coach, and I'm the creator of the Cleaning Coach Training Academy. This episode was sponsored by the Customer Magnet System, a system where you actually learn how to do the whole process to wow your customer, build loyalty and trust for them, then to agree to your higher price without any problems and never hear you're too expensive ever again. So this is the first ever time you're going to go and see your customer and give them a quote for cleaning. So what I would recommend you do first off is when a customer contacts you over the phone, you need to find out if they've ever had cleaner or cleaning company before, and then you will roughly know what kind of charges they are used to. So you currently have a cleaner or a cleaning company helping you out. As simple as that, to make it a bit more simple but more relaxed for them. If they reply with cleaner, then you know they're not going to be used to very high charges because they're not used to cleaning company charges. So they're not going to understand if you go in high. But don't worry, the customer magnet system will sort that out for you. But if they say cleaning company, however, you know that you can go in higher. So it's about having your customers in group A, grade B and group C. And I'll explain all of the grades, how you have to grade your customer in last week's video. How much should I charge for my domestic cleaning services so I can start earning some more money? So if you wanted to know more about the A and the B and the C group for your customers and how to charge them and to actually get people to agree to your price, please remember to check out last week's video, which is all about how much I should charge for my domestic cleaning services so I can charge more without my customers even knowing. So you're just about ready to go and see a new customer. The one thing that you need to do is send them a checklist of your cleaning, what you offer and your testimonials and your benefits that you offer as a cleaning company before you even go and see them. So you'll discuss what time you're going to go and see them on what day. Then you ask them for their email address during that phone call, because during that phone call you then want to say to them, look, I'm going to email you a confirmation email, and in that email you say confirm the time and the date, and then you in that email put a checklist in and say, just before I visit, if it's possible, can you please fill out the checklist? This checklist isn't there just for them to fill out the checklist, because you want to give them a tailored plan, right? But what this checklist is really for is to reinforce, look how thorough we are. So it's about doing things different and standing out from any other cleaning companies, especially if she gets 3 or 4 cleaning companies and giving her a quote, then you'll stand out. She'll remember you more because you're going to be more thorough. So send them the checklist. Even if they don't fill in the checklist, don't even worry. Take one with you when you go and see them, and then you actually just give her the checklist and you go, there you go, you can fill it in for me. If you want a tailored plan. If they don't want a tailored plan, that's fine. You're going to use that checklist in any case to tick off what they want and what they don't want. Then just before you go and see the customer, please remember, you turn up clean car. You don't turn up in your work uniform, because you're the company boss. Even if you are doing the cleaning yourself, you're a solo cleaner. So if you want your company to grow, if you're going to be a solo cleaner and you've decided that's what you want to do and there's nothing wrong with that, then you can turn up in your uniform. But I would suggest you actually putting on nice, smart clothes. You make the effort. Don't turn up in your uniform, because what you want to prepare your customer for is the fact in a few weeks or a few months time, you're going to have employees coming in to do the cleaning. However, they don't want to know that yet. But as a boss, you don't turn up in your uniform because you're not technically the worker, even if you are. You're preparing them for when you put cleaners in. And what you use is we, not I, we. My supervisors, my managers, my technicians. It's not about you, even if you do the cleaning yourself. So when you first start, you're going to do the cleaning yourself, and then you're going to find an employee to do that job, and you're going to train them. But then the customer is going to know you're going to do that because you're saying we, our, right? So are they, when you get to the point where you're going to transition from you to then getting a cleaner to do it, you are going to have less hassle because the customer is already aware that you're a we or an our. So they know that you're going to get there one day. So you turn up, obviously, on time. You're never late. If you're late, you're telling them, I don't respect your time. So they're not going to respect your time or you. So you always, always, always 5 minutes early. Now, yes, but something might happen and this might happen. Make sure you allow enough time to actually counteract the fact that there might be traffic or make sure you've got enough time so those things don't interrupt with you being early. When you turn up, make sure your car is clean. You're saying, I'm a cleaner, look how clean I am, but look at my dirty car. So it's about first impressions. You turn up smartly. Make sure your hair is nice and tidy. You haven't got bits of food stuck in your actual mouth. Your nails are tidy. So then you go, make sure you got your checklist and your customer questionnaire form with you so you can fill in, and as the customer go through the job, you can fill in everything that's most important to her in that house. You need to know what's most important to her, because if you ever run out of time, you'll know what are the areas to focus on more on before you have to rush off in case something happens. So then remember, when they open the door, obviously you smile and you shake their hand and you say, hi, I'm Amy from Amy Cleaning Services, right? So but shake their hand, not too floppy, not too hard. You want to shake their hand firmly, saying, I am professional, I am an authority. Look them straight in the eye. Be confident. Don't fiddle, don't look down. Straight in the eye. If you turn up without confidence, they're not going to have confidence in your price. So you need to stand up, have confidence. Look them in the eye, say hello, be friendly, have your smile ready. Even if you feel like you've just had the worst day in the world, you fake that smile, but you will smile. If you just come in and go, hi, I'm Ilse, how are you? Can you hear how that sounds like? So fake being happy. Hi, I'm Ilse. Yes, I just sounded like a whistle going off. However, it's about being friendly and that smile and having it ready. So you shake the customer's hand, you go in. Always, always, always buy shoe protectors for your shoes. Because if you have shoe protectors, you don't have to take your shoe off. And then if you do take your shoe off, some customers might not like you walking with wet, sweaty socks on their carpets. So it's a fine balance. So the easiest way is just buy shoe protectors, because you're showing respect to them and their home. Even if they say don't worry, you still do it. Oh, it's all right, I don't mind, just quickly do it. So you put them on. And the first thing I want you to do, if there's any kids around or any dogs, is bend down to the kids' level and say, hi cutie, what's your name? When a dog comes up or a cat, you stroke them and you go, oh, what's his name? Isn't he gorgeous? You make a big fuss of the two most important things in most people's lives, is the children and the pets, right? So because she needs to know that if she's not there, she can leave her dogs with you or her cats, because you're an animal person. She needs to know that if she's home one day and one of the kids are ill and you're there, that her kids are going to be safe. She doesn't want to feel uncomfortable. Or if a dog jumps up and you're afraid of dogs and you go, oh, like that, she's going to be thinking, okay, so they're afraid of dogs, but if I'm not here, and what's going to happen to my dog? They might just look her up, because her animals and her kids are her babies, and she's going to want to protect them. And if you obviously don't fall within that category and she doesn't feel her kids or animals are safe with you, you won't get that contract. Then you give her a personal compliment. Her skirt, her hair, her shirt, whatever the case may be. And you just say, oh wow, your skirt's awesome. Where'd you get that from? Something in that lines. But it's about creating that feeling, and she's going to feel good because you've actually given her a compliment, and she's going to feel good. I mean, who doesn't like a good compliment? And then as you walk into the house, and you just before you go through it, always make a comment of, oh, wow, you have got a beautiful home, right? So you're giving her another compliment. And some of you might think it's a bit arse-licky. It works. Because you want that customer to feel at ease, to trust you and to like you. And it's about creating that feeling, because remember, customers will not remember what you do or what you say. It's the feeling that you give them. So you've now done the kids, you've done the actual animals, you've given her a compliment, you've given her a house. How good does she feel? So remember, as you walk through the house, remember to ask her what her other cleaners or cleaning company did wrong. Because in future emails, or when you actually give her the quote, you're going to state whatever they did wrong, and we will never do that. But that will connect with her feelings, because she actually feels disappointed that actually happened, and she doesn't want it happening again. So if you reinstate that will never happen again, that specific thing that she didn't like, you're in with a better chance. So it's all about going around her feelings and connecting on an emotional level, rather than just, this is what we charge, yes, we're good, take it or leave it. Because it's not about that, it's about creating feelings. And remember, every single customer out there, they don't want to get 5 people coming to their house, give them a quote. They just want their cleaning done. They don't want the hassle. They actually hate it. So if you turn up, like you send the checklist before, and then you turn up and do things differently and you connect with their feelings, so you connect with them on an emotional level and therefore are more likely to get that contract. And remember your customer's worth. One customer on average, say for instance, £20,000 a year, work it out yourself how much your customer bring in. And if that customer stays with you for 10 years, that's £200,000, right? So remember how much that customer is worth to you. So connect with them on that emotional level, on the feeling level of things. And that's when you're going to find that people recommend you a lot more, because you connect with feelings, and that customer that you've just connected with feelings wise is actually gonna want to help you because you've helped her so much. And if she's interviewed 5 cleaners already, I can tell you now, you will stand out, but she will remember you more than anybody else that comes to see her. So always talk about the value you offer all the time, the value and the benefits, the value and the benefits, not the features, not that we DBS check our staff. That's a feature. You need to get to the benefits. Remember, I've got a full sheet of feature and benefits inside my private Facebook group. The link will be down below if you want to join. It's a small group of cleaning business owners that helps each other grow and become more profitable. And then I will never suggest ever giving him the price actually there and then, although you kind of like have to close the sale. But what I would suggest instead is say to them, say for instance it's a 2-hour job, and you say to them the first 2 weeks always takes longer. So what we do on the first 2 weeks is we charge a certain amount. You're then going to say £35 for the first 2 weeks. What we'll do is we'll come in and we clean, and that way you can see how we clean, and then after that we can discuss a price for us going forward. But at least this way we can decide then after the 2 weeks if we're a good fit for each other. If you like our cleaning standards and the customer service and everything we provide as a company, obviously if we think you're a good fit for our company, then you go in, you clean for the first 2 weeks, do a really awesome, amazing job, and then after that you charge per job. So you'll then say, oh, well, it took us a bit longer than 2 hours. By that time you've shown her this is my cleaning standard. So if you're a really awesomely good cleaning business, you are going to wow them. You've already wowed them with the compliments and with the checklist and everything else. So now you get to that point where you're like, this is how we clean. Because it doesn't matter what words you say, you can't say we're better than anybody else cleaning wise until they've seen how you clean, right? So you're giving them proof, but you're giving them the opportunity for 2 weeks to say yay or nay kind of thing, right? But at least they've seen it, and then you can give them your final price, which will be a little bit more, because you'll say it took us a bit longer. Because if they're not happy with the cleaning service before, they will know for a fact that even if they're not quite happy with the price as such, then you just have to remind them how unhappy they were before, and that you will never do that to them for them to agree to your price. So remember, I post a video every single week. Remember to subscribe, thumbs up if you like this video, and if you like to get notified every week when I release a video, remember to press the bell so you can get a notification when my next video is out. But that's it for this week, guys. If you got any comments, remember to leave them below. I comment back to every single comment left. And if you have any suggestions anywhere you struggle in your business, remember to join my private Facebook group, and together we can help you get to a solution faster. But that's it for this week. I'll see you next week. Bye.